Wow. We're live again.
I can't believe this.
Can you believe it's already been 1 week? I mean, think about that. That's 7 days ago.
At least.
Yeah.
It could be more.
It could be. I don't know. I can't count. I never learned how to outside of counting to 8.
Well, I've only counted to like 6. So it's
Yeah.
whatever. But
So that's okay.
week 2 of SLS is nuts.
Yeah.
We're already at week 2. It's almost over.
Yeah, it's getting there at this point. I mean, you got to think to yourself, you know, I only have a few more weeks left of it, and the way I look at it is this is my last week, and it resets every week.
That way you think,
Exactly. It'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever I do, whatever. I don't even listen to HR anymore.
Hey,
It's
those guys are crazy.
Yeah, they got no
Anyway,
idea
so
what's
it doesn't
going
matter.
on. But over here, we got ourselves a beautiful matchup today. A highly contested match, and it's going to be wild.
Oh, definitely. Well, we saw blue streaks. Last week.
Mm-hmm.
They did some work.
They did. They absolutely did.
Who are they going against? Tenebrous Esports Phantasm. So I'm gonna call them TEP or TEP or something. I gotta do something.
Smart. It's just easier that way. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better. So I can absolutely respect that.
For sure. I think it'll be a good game.
I hope so.
I mean, last week we had some heater games. They were sick.
We did, and it got a little bit crazy. Very one-sided game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll find out if this continues the same pattern or it's going to get split up a little more, and we'll figure out what goes down.
Yeah, we definitely want to see some competition going on. You know, between the teams, we want to see some crazy stuff. The first game specifically, I think it was flawless, right? I think they had there were no deaths, which was nuts. Well, they had one, but it was intentional.
Yeah, you can't count it.
Right.
Right.
And then
that's normally how I go. Anytime you just don't count it.
Right.
Don't
yeah,
count
it doesn't count. You know, it doesn't count.
Look at the kills. That's all that matters.
Exactly. If you got 50 kills,
yeah,
but you got 50 deaths, I think I'm more impressed. You got 50 kills.
Right. I'll tell you what. I played a game with a friend the other day, maybe like last week, Saturday or something, and he goes to me. He's like, "Hey, I want to run some flex because we can't play in solo duo. He's too low of a rank." So I'm like, "Sure, whatever. Let's play some flex." We get another player in there. There's 3 of us. He insta-locks Vayne top. Insta-locks it. And I was like, "You play Vayne top?" He goes, whoa, don't worry. As long as I can just farm, I'm okay. I can carry any game.
Okay.
This man proceeded to go 0-20.
Nah.
He went 0-20. That's a real thing. 0-20-2. By like 8 minutes, he had 6 deaths already.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Hey, you okay up there?" He goes, Yeah. I don't do good early game.
I just gotta keep farming.
I just gotta keep farming.
Yeah,
just let me.
bet.
He's like, "This happens every time. When late game Vayne, I can just dominate."
Oh my God.
I'll tell you what, we made it to late game because that man had 20 deaths, and nope, nothing happened. Nothing happened besides he got 2 assists. That was it. And the best part is he made one of those things. He's like, "All right, here it goes. It's perfectly lined up." Like he backed from base. He was pushing top. Perfectly lined up. Everybody's at like a fourth of their HP or half HP.
Ooh.
He's like, "This is when I shine. This is what I do." So he tumbles the classic alt tumble flash into the CC, dead as soon as he comes out of it. I'm like, "Yep, beautiful." I'm glad we waited for that.
Hey, Vayne top is one of those. If I see that in my game, I'm like, oh, great. Okay, it's that kind of game.
That's true.
Maybe 80% of the time, I'm right, and then they just get shit on. So sometimes though they do.
Sometimes
it's like maybe an ADC main, bot main, and they go up there for fun. They're like, I'm tired of my supports, whatever in solo queue, and they go up top and they're like, I'll do it myself.
Right.
I don't need a support.
No.
But then their jungler doesn't gank and they get mad. So.
That's true. Yeah. It's always the jungler's fault. That's a lesson you learn pretty quick in League. It's just easier that way.
Yeah, when you got junglers out here saying, selling gank $10, here's my cash app, what are you supposed to do?
Exactly, you got to. But made it over here into the ban phase pretty good. Missed a couple bans over here, so we're looking at Vladimir, Draven, Shen coming over here from Blue Streaks over here, and TEP, we'll call them. Ban the Zeri, Heimendinger, and the Kindred.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, Heimendinger, I can always respect that as a ban.
Yeah. Such an AIDS champ.
Yeah, it really is. Holy. You can't kill him.
You can't go near him.
He somehow always survives no matter what happens, and it's disgusting. The man does like secret damage where he can just one-shot you no matter what happens, and I can't stand it. So, okay, good ban on that point. Dr. Mundo picking it up. A champion,
love that guy.
A champion that's seen a huge increase with this new season coming up over here. Absolutely just able to tank anything, walk right up to you, hit you with his cleaver, hit you with his auto attacks, and just make your life a bad time.
That's what I want him to do, too.
Right.
If I'm playing Mundo, that's what I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
I want to never die. That's the plan. The ult's crazy. He has CC reduction built into the kit. He's got a range slow. His E just gives him like free 150 damage at rank 1. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It was so fun jungling as him.
A
couple seasons ago.
He's great. And the pretty much
Trundle
insta-lock on the Varus over here. Good champion. Varus, back when there was the lethality Varus, you saw that a ton, where that's everybody would just pick, was just straight mid lane lethality Varus. He was like every pick in there because his Q could like 2-shot you.
It did work.
No matter who you were, no matter how much armor you had, it was just game over. But the counter coming over here by Misfortune. So hopefully able to play that lane aggressive enough to just shut them down and get some kills in here.
Yeah, that's an interesting matchup. I think maybe it's going to come down to the support for that. I feel like, you got poke with MF a little bit, depending on, she can go Comet, poke with the E. You get 100 damage pretty much every E, even level 2 or 3. You're going to do a decent amount of damage to Varus. Morgana. So depending on what Varus' support is, I think this is pretty solid. You're going to negate any CC with that Black Shield. Love that ability. Pretty broken, actually. Varus has no movement. He's gonna get caught in that snare. He's gonna get beat up.
Yeah, a good pick with the Black Shield to try to stop the ult if you can get it right. I mean, we've seen countless times where that's the game plan and it doesn't work out whatsoever. Or the best thing is where the Black Shield goes on after the ult already hits you. That's the classic right there.
It is.
But Karma, very strong pick.
I love Karma.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Such a cool champ.
Incredible champ, especially if you bring her up in the top lane. You just build the tank Karma. No one can touch you. No one can do anything. It's just a rough time for all parties involved. It's not Karma.
For real. She's so versatile. That's the thing.
Right.
The ult is just, you can do so many things. You do a shitload of damage. You can do a bunch of snare. You can snare and heal at the same time. You can shield a bunch of people. It's so nice. Oh, what's that champion's name again?
They got rid of that champion.
The deer.
Yeah, that's it. You said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Silas banned, unfortunate. Love Silas.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Victor going out. Mordekaiser. Always a scary guy.
And Lilia. Yeah, that's it. The fast little gremlin. They can zoom around at 700 movement speed and you can't catch her and you just have to sit there and die as she drains all your health.
She just zips.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you do to that. I really don't. But that's how it is.
She's crazy.
So what do you think? What are you predicting for these last two picks here? We're looking at mid laner over here for
mid and
Blue
jungle,
Streaks.
Right? Wow.
Casa win?
Is this
going to be a Yasuo pick?
Oh.
He actually does very good into Casa, especially early. One of those champions that can kind of bully him and delay that power spike that he gets. Of course, there's certain champions in this game where it's just very hard to stop them, and Kassadin is one of them. Katarina is somehow always that champion that gets fed. I mean, there's Ashkan, beautiful as well. He's also another good one to kind of just put him in his grave pretty early. A champion that does, I feel like, just too much damage. He has too much in his kit. Like, he just gets a shield for damaging you, and then his damage is disgusting.
I mean, he revives people, right? Like, for free, like, people just died. Hey, you're revived.
Right. It's like you press the attack, you're getting immediately during anything. So it's so hard to trade against that man early game. And a lot of these Ashkins go like Blade of the Rune King or Wit's End kind of first, get that sustainability in there as well. So a champion that's a problem.
He can just spin forever on the rocks.
He can, yeah.
You've seen the clips. We got Wukong coming through. Love that guy. Black Myth Wukong game. I think it's coming out 2023. Looks sick. It's based on that guy.
What?
Yeah, it's like a Souls-like game. Yup.
What?
Yup. Black Myth Wukong looks crazy. Check out that gameplay for sure. Who do we got? Oh my god. I mean, Camille's just crazy champion as well.
Yeah, it does. I mean, very good in any lane. I don't know if we'll be seeing a ton of kills or a ton of action up there in the top lane. Yeah, but Camille is one of those champions that can take advantage of it.
I think we're done with Champ Select. Let's go. I mean, let's see some action. It's time. Ooh. I've been waiting. It's time.
Is that possible?
No, wait. Oh, wow. There they are. Everyone's loading in. They got their little introduction stickers. I do like the stickers. I think
it is nice. Yeah, the emotes. That's all I do.
They're cute.
That's all I do is emote.
Let's see. Oh, pretty standard thing here, going around, showing, oh, here I am. I'm gonna, defend my brush. Here's what I want to see. I want to see one of these guys just run right. Oh, rooted Comet. Just run right in, man. Don't do that. It's not gonna work. Let's see. Okay, looks good. And so today I think you guys see these little graphics that we got here. If anyone's a fan of Star Trek, you can see all that. It's actually our first sponsor ever in history. We've done this, I think 3 or 4 years.
A little bit of time, yeah.
So we just
you were conscious for like what, maybe 3 months of it.
Right. Yeah, I'm usually hibernating or something like that. But if you scan that QR code, any proceeds from this sponsor go directly to the prize pool for the SLS. It's not too bad. I'm actually playing the game.
Why did he make me pay? Why did he make me pay? He told me that's what the prize pool was.
Oh, he tricked you a little bit, that guy.
Are you kidding me?
I'm actually playing the game right now. It's not too bad. I mean, mobile game's a mobile game, but I'll play it. Look.
Yeah, but
you see that.
What can you do in this mobile game that separates it from the others?
Hey, I can be a Star Trek leader.
No way.
Listen, we tweeted it earlier. I mean, Star Trek, you either know it or you don't. It's kind of like other things like that, other nerd culture stuff. If you don't know it, you don't know. It's whatever. Captain Kirk, he's the guy. You can be that guy if you want. Well, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Spock is the man, first of all.
Yeah.
Spock is the man.
I don't know about there's 2 of them. Picard is way better than Captain Kirk. I mean, you ever watched them try to fight?
Hey, honestly, I've only seen maybe one of the movies, and it was one of the newer ones with Chris Pine.
Chris Hemsworth was in there. He was his dad.
No way.
Yeah, in the first
Really?
Star Trek with Chris Pine, he's Captain Kirk's dad.
That's crazy.
And then my favorite part, so the whole thing of why he stays behind, like sends his child out there and everything like that, is that because...
Oh, sorry. Big gank on top here. Mundo getting hurt from...
God.
Oh! And first blood to that
gone.
Trundle. You don't want Trundle with first blood. That guy is going to hurt you. Mundo, he dropped his briefcase, man.
That's bad.
Where'd he go? All his papers are going away, man.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
They're flying away.
It's just too much time, and things are never quite organized as you want it to be.
Now he's gonna be late for the meeting.
Yeah.
The board's gonna be pissed.
Well, he's just gonna have you come and work on Saturday instead.
Hell no. Yeah, that's right. He doesn't care, does he? He is the big man. Bot lane looking pretty eagle down there with health. Trundle getting caught in his own jungle. Mundo says, "I'm pissed. I'm gonna chase you." Throw that cleaver. Boom. Yeah. Okay. I think Trundle's still... Yeah, Trundle's going to go ahead and back. Probably a good decision. Doesn't want to risk anything there. Being on your own jungles kind of hurts anyway. Karma's going to ward the try there for him. TEP doing a good job bot lane. Pretty even on farm. Mid gank from Wukong. They're trying. They'll do some damage to Kassadin. Still a win. Still a win for Akshan there. He gets level 4. Yeah. Gonna keep farming up. Let's see. 18 to 15, not too bad. Not actually really no CS gaps except for jungle. Wukong seems to be doing, a decent amount of farming, but Trundle definitely has that first blood top with Camille. That's nice. Ooh, and Karma gets hurt. Take that. Ooh, flash heal.
Heal coming right out. The classic panic mode.
Yep.
You gotta love it. When the flash is enough to get you away, you always want to make sure you got that heal in there too as well. A Wu-King gang. Oh,
they backed off. They didn't want it.
They didn't think it was gonna hit over there.
Yep.
Wukong, he didn't use his invisibility to come out the brush. He just came straight out the brush. But that's okay. Morgana ends up hitting a bind anyways, and the flash was pulled. So there's no summoners over here in the bot lane for TEP, for blue streaks. I'm sorry. It could be a problem.
Definitely, and that's what happens. Sometimes a little bit of miscommunication as the gank comes through. Camille's looking mid right now. What's going on mid right now? Camille is over there. Okay, yeah. Akshan, wait. He goes. Is he invisible right now? What's going on? What does that guy do? Bro, I feel like I've never played this guy.
His passive is
Camille's coming back. Camille says, "I don't care." She says, "Oh yeah, you can grapple."
So his passive is he has the opportunity.
Oh, hold on, bot lane.
One shot somebody. If he wants.
That's nuts. Karma's dead. MF is dead. And looks like Morg's gonna get out here. I think, right? I mean, there's no way. Wow. Risky by Trundle going into turret range. If she caught that bind, he was done. That's scary.
Yeah, but you got to look at it on the flip side. He knew she wasn't going to land it.
Oh,
so you always got to play, you know, there's two sides to every pancake.
That's actually true, and both of them better be nice and looking good.
It's low.
Caston top lane. Interesting. Camille maybe stays mid with Akshan. Caston said, look, I want to scale. I'm not trying to feed this guy. Even though he has 0 deaths, he wasn't doing too bad. So they're still going to opt for the lane switch.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay. I mean, the lane switch makes sense. Caston actually doing very good farming to keep up with that. Plus, you're getting the XP as well. Oh. So they're okay with possibly giving that XP bonus up to put him over there in the top lane. But they want that safety net where he can do pretty good against Mundo over there in lane in just terms of surviving. But this dragon going over for TEP over here, and the binding just misses. They're still with a full engage over here. Ashkin looking to roam down. This could be a problem over there for Varus. Remember, there's no summoner spells coming out of here. That's one. The crit lands, and is that not enough?
Close.
Not enough.
Oh, he's going for it with the grapple. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Does he get out?
He's out.
He's out of there.
That
not dead to the minions, right? In the bush.
Is alive.
Okay, listen. I respect the risky ass plays like that. That was clean.
Yeah,
it was not too bad. You'll live with that HP.
Here's what I say:
you'll take
why
the kill.
Stop at that one tower dive? Stay there, and even though you can't kill somebody, try it.
Right.
Exactly. You know, after a play like that, you have no choice but to do something.
I mean, dang, you'll take the kill. He said, you know what? I came down here. I'm gonna grab it. I don't really care if it makes sense or not. I'm just gonna take the kill. I need the gold. Comes back, Vamp Scepter, Dagger. He's got that call, 65 stacks left. Doing a good job.
So, if you're playing Mundo right now, what's going through your mind?
So, hold up. Oh my goodness. That's a full.
Yeah, that's a big trouble.
Oh, they're gone.
Little China
they're
right
gone.
there. Yeah. So this is a complete bot lane domination over here. We thought this would happen just with the Black Shield and the Morgana that can kind of make that engage happen or take away the engage from the Karma. Karma is actually so good at just poking. Same thing with Varus in this lane.
He's done, right?
When you take that away...
oh, boy.
This is actually starting to shift around quite a bit over here.
Definitely. I mean, they'll take the blue buff. You know, they're going to piece the hell out, grab a kill, grab the blue buff, and leave.
Uh-oh.
And maybe a follow-up game for this little Mundo. He's on the phone. He's not paying attention. He's driving. He gets pillared. Oh, wow, Camille with the E on the pillar. They want to take it. Flash for it. The Ignite gets him. Wow. You'll take it.
Poor little Mundo. He's having a rough time over here. He had a pretty safe pick. But Camille with the Trundle over here just kind of be able to make work of him, not able to survive even with his ultimates. Nothing right now. I mean, we're going to see this change. It looks like he's in a rough spot right now, but I can assure you, give it 20 minutes and this won't be the same game that we're seeing right here. Mundo will be able to absorb and tank everybody on Blue Stack's team, but in the meantime, they need to start taking advantage of the stuff they have and make these plays work over here. Oh, little Ashkin trying to make some move again.
They're mad after that blue buff steal for sure. They want revenge.
Didn't want to chase the recall.
Yeah, I think he's gone away with that twice now. He just leaves and they're like, okay, bye. They want to go for Rift here. It would help them out if they could get this Rift. Give them a little bit of a lead. It is even in gold, actually. It's not too bad. The main piece here is TEP's got their bot lane just doing work. I mean, MF has 100% KP. So does Morgana. They both have bounties. MF already has her Kraken. I mean, you can't really do that. I mean, Varus, Karma, they're having a tough time. Blue Streaks needs a gank or 2, maybe 3.
Why stop at 3? That's what I always say.
You know, it's tough too because both those champions they're pretty strong, especially to even go against the gank. You just Black Shield. That's the thing. Morgana is just a crazy champion. They're going to push the tower. They already have their second plate off here. Reset the wave, see what goes on. Oh. Hey, you know, that's what happens. And they're still just doing... He has to flash out, and they're still going to get Karma. Still going to get Karma and burn her flash and burn Varus' flash.
That just shows how far ahead they are at this point and what they can do.
They need some help. Blue Streaks definitely need some help in the bot lane. All of the kills on TEP are from bot lane. Varus 02, Karma 04. It's tough. Huge CS gap now at this point. I see 29 difference. It's, you know, it's hurting. They definitely need something. Cassidy can go down there now with he has, you know, teleport. He's got his void walk. Looks like Wukong is gonna go ahead and summon that Rift bot, and they're probably gonna get, yep, they're gonna get that bot tower. Camille doing some work. Mundo pops his ult. He says, you know what? All that damage you just did, I don't really care about it. I'm just gonna heal. Yeah, bot's definitely struggling right now. They'll, you know, Varus will take the extra gold from the Rift. He needs it. 25. You know, that's a minion. That's essentially a minion.
That's true.
So.
That is true.
Let's see.
Poor little Mundo goes down again.
It's tough. The thing is, Camille. I mean, can you? There's such a strong dueling champion. I think made for dueling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She can do so much, and it's annoying how much mobility she has on top of it. But Wukong actually about to get sandwiched over here.
No.
He can escape over the wall with his invisibility, but that's going to be an easy dragon takeover. He doesn't have the team to help him out at this point.
He does have the blast cone if he needs to get back over for a smite. That's what I would be looking at if I'm playing him. He definitely has the vision with the pink. Trundle's going to keep going. He's going to hit that blast cone and try to get this smite. Let's see if he can do it. This is for Hex Tech. Oh, Trundle still gets it through. We'll see what he can do if he can survive. The W must be back up. Yep, and he pieced right out through the wall again with the decoy right over the wall. And blue team, TEP will take the crab. We love the crab.
We all love the crab. I mean, that brings you back to college, huh?
Oh my God! Don't even talk about that. I don't want to be reminded of all that. Jeez.
Yeah, I remember we were roommates back then, and I could kind of tell just from the stuff crawling around on the furniture. But
you saw them?
Yes, but it was nice to have
no.
the reinsurance when you were kind of like, hey, listen, it is what it is. I don't know how I got it. And then the best part was you got it from my girlfriend, and that apology you said to me has never really mattered to me, at least. But whatever, you know, that's in the past. You know, like you told me, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Anytime
important.
I tried to get a word in, you'd say forgive and forget. So that's all I can do.
Look, I just, I value you as a friend, so I wanted to make sure, but
yep. Just
I
like
mean, she was just looking real good. So.
Yeah, just like when I found out, the way you told me was kind of amazing because it wasn't like, I'm so sorry. You just said, now you know that she's not the one. So that was
really
great.
I helped you.
Yeah, I mean, it gave me a little more freedom. My other girlfriend was glad that I get to spend more time with her.
There you go.
So I guess things worked out in the end.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Whatever. You didn't need her anyway. You didn't need her anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
As long as you got the backup,
Mm-hmm. That's why you always, you always have one on the roster because you don't know. Life comes at you crazy like that sometimes. 1 minute you're dating your girlfriend and and then you're not.
That's how quick it can be.
Summed up version. So why be sad about it when you can just have your other girlfriend and talk to her about you're kind of feeling a little down today because work was hard. She doesn't have to know, but she can know that you're in a bad mood.
That's the way it goes sometimes. Morgana gets hurt from the pillar, but wow, a complete turnaround.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
This MF is a problem.
Oh my God, a complete turnaround. Trundle really badly wanted the kill there. Morgana says, I don't think so. Burns his flash and kills him. And now Camille's dying. Camille's gone. She's gone. Wow.
That took a long time.
Wow. That was a fantastic fantastic reply from Morgana. Oh, but she dies to Varys. Hey, look, I can't blame you, Varys. I mean, that... Ooh, take him out.
How much
Boom, boom,
is
boom.
this about to be for the
Wow.
Varys? Is this going to...
That was a lot. She's at 550 after that death. Was that 1,000 or 700?
That's up there for a shutdown. So that's 2 huge shutdowns for this Varys over here at this point. When you are ahead like that, that's like the last person you want to give those kills to. Maybe Cassidy, the other one.
True.
So, you know, a tactical reset. That's how I'd word it.
Pretty much. I mean, what
I don't
a great
know.
round of plays.
I don't know if Cassidy was stacking his ults there, or he just missed the dragon wall and tried to get over it.
Sometimes those indicators are a little weird.
That's true. That's true. The best is when like your camera just shifts for no reason, and then you're like walking 2 steps back, and then you just flash and miss everything.
And then you die to Baron.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
that's
about.
Exactly
That shit
how it
sucks.
goes down at this point. But Trundle able to get a nice little solo over here. No one's ever been able to contest them. This man's got free reign over here.
You'll take that rift.
Yeah,
look, Wukong got the last one. You'll
Scuttle
take this
Crab,
one.
too.
You need this one back.
Yep, he got his little crab back as well. So he's getting put up on the map. He's somebody that can do some good, juicy damage to the team. But they're going to need him and Camille for the engage over there, and just like Cassidy and just kind of just destroy somebody. He's got to do his job and almost be an assassin at this point and find a way to obliterate this misfortune, because she's the problem on the other team as of right now.
I mean, big time. Let's see. What's TP trying to do here? They have 3 mid. Wukong's going bot. Camille's going to get some damage off of Mundo. Did he pop his ult there? No, I thought he did.
No.
Must have been something else. I love that little cleaver he's got. He just throws literally a complete filing cabinet.
Yeah, he throws just a little briefcase at you.
It's so nice.
It is kind of nice.
Such a good skin, man.
Right?
Good choice.
Reminds me of the home life.
Okay, he summons it. So something's going to happen here mid for sure.
Yeah, this could be a possible 2 charge over here.
You don't want a 2 charge.
There's some damage, but I don't know if they have it to clear it at this point, especially if they walk through it. But there's going to be a beautiful fight out here where MF is able to just get the ult off.
Oh, good. Yes, good follow.
Wow.
Keep going. Keep moving. Keep moving. There you go.
Yep.
So, you know, that's what happens, because we see here that Blue Streaks did not want to necessarily commit to that. He's done. He's done. Yep.
That's unfortunate.
It's tough.
You survive this? Like, Camille just trying to pick up a kill, and she does.
Wow.
With the Ashkin over there to put that for a trade to at least get 1 on the board, or 2. I'm sorry, 2 on the board now. And so yeah, as you can see over here, there's some little.
That was a sneak peek of the upcoming stats.
Yep.
You know, that's what happens sometimes. You get to see a sneak peek. It's like a teaser trailer for your next favorite movie. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, like, as you guys haven't figured this out already, this is all scripted.
Naturally.
It should have been a dead giveaway 3 years ago, especially when we said it on stream and leaked the script. Somebody posted it to Reddit. But yeah, I mean,
I'll never forgive that guy. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we still try to make it entertaining for you. It's like football. It's
right.
like football. It's all scripted, but you still have a favorite team and you still watch it every week. You know what I mean?
Of course. It's very important. You know, you got to have those things in your life that are scheduled, you know, happen every week. Thursday at 7 p.m. SLS. You know?
That's right.
Twitch.tv/Swag Life Series. It's one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
You can have this open on one monitor. You can have Thursday Night Football open on another monitor.
That's true.
And you're just loving Twitch life right now. You know, you're getting channel points in both if you care about those.
Oh, that's smart, yeah. And then we have the ability to use your channel points to bet on matches, right?
Oh, definitely.
Do we have that?
Oh,
ability?
you want to bet on that? You're gonna want to bet on those.
Do we have that ability? We're working on it. So,
luckily, it's very easy.
See us in like 2.5 years. So accumulate those channel points for right now.
Everyone's kind of just farming here. They're just doing what they got to do. You know, kind of idle play. Baron is up. We have Dragon in 4 minutes. They just grabbed it not too long ago. It's 2 to TEP and 1 to Blue Streaks here. We see TEP's kind of, they're kind of looking for something. Morgana's been extremely aggressive, rightfully. One kill off of 100% KP on both MF and Morgana. So they both have 15 KP out of 16. That is very impressive by them. The bot lane is doing, I don't even know, superbly. It's lovely what I'm seeing in this performance from them.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It is something when you get a bot lane that's so in sync with each other that you're kind of just able to dominate the match without doing really anything at this point.
That's what happens once you perform in the early game. It comes right through to the mid and late game. Right now we're at 22 minutes and they're still showing that they have their prowess. It doesn't just lie in the bot lane. It translates to the rest of the map. Trundle says Trundle gets away for the third time with low HP. He says, I'm out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Morgana thought he was in that bush. No. Not this time. Let's see. What do we got for builds here? So we got 2. What are those called? That Camille and Trundle have. God, what's it called? I built it. Divine Thunderer.
No.
Yep, definitely.
Nice try. Plated steel caps. Nice try.
Wait, they
again.
do have
Tiamat.
3. They do have 3 of the same items. Though.
Yeah, so you know what they say? If you never have to go your own route, just build what's successful on somebody else.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Wait, this champion kind of looks fun. I might want to play this guy.
Oh! Got one.
And he gets him out of there. There's no way you can escape Kassadin.
You said that, right? But he's out.
Wait, Kassadin just decides
out, son.
that he does not want the kill. There's no first. Oh, there is a first tier tower. Never mind.
Yeah, dude.
He's also invisible. You know what? I just don't know the champion. Still.
I don't think you know the game.
Come on, man.
Aren't you a Dota player?
No, dude. Listen.
How did you get this
Here's
game?
what I'm gonna say. You can't disrespect me like that. I was bronze 3 last season, so that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm sorry, sir. I did not know.
Thank you. Okay, I got Faker on speed dial, and that's truth. That's not even a lie right there.
No, it's not. I mean,
did he retire yet?
No, he's still
He's
going
nuts.
strong.
What a good guy.
Strong.
I mean, that's what happens when you're the best of the best. You just keep going.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what Ashkin's thinking there. I mean, they're both low. I get the idea. But all he had to do is exactly what he did, and it's just all on top of you, and you're dead. So
I probably would have. Wait,
valiant effort. Yeah,
I probably would have recalled. I was busy playing Star Trek Fleet Command here. I just got a little notification that says my Parsteel generator A is full. Whatever that means. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open it up though, because that's what it's telling me. I don't know. I get free resources, and I'll tell you right now, it's fantastic. Because it's increasing the prize pool of the Swag Life series makes it better. The prize pool. The reason, you want to be competitive, win a prize. This will help.
Is that true?
All you got to do is scan that QR code, get to the second ship. Really, I don't think it's that, it's a mobile game, but I don't think it's that bad. Look at that. Click that right there for me. Thank you.
So you're now, we got to search his coordinates over here.
Wait,
Yep.
Wait, you've never even played and you brought me.
That's how it goes. So we got ourselves a Draguno fight coming over here at this point. Morgana lands the bind over the Varus. That could be a problem with Ashkin.
Oh, he's coming in. Forces Karma to flash out. Trundle going. Oh, Karma goes down. Trundle very low HP. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Kassadin has 1 HP. Oh, he goes down there. Wow.
Yeah, so it was gonna be problematic from the start. I mean, they did what they wanted to do, and that was kill the Misfortune. Unfortunately, there's 4 other teammates on this team, and that kind of leaves you in a bad spot when you have to use all 5 players to kill one,
and then lose 4 of them.
And then you lose everybody else. I mean, it was also not that great. Varus getting hit early on over here. Camille with the right move, who came straight over to the wall with Kassadin falling up over onto her. It started to look pretty good. MF was able to get her ult off, do a ton of damage, and get some kills in here, but it was enough. That's the problem. I mean, with how fast that they were able to take her down, it was still enough damage to drop everybody that low and everybody to be able to be killed.
Definitely.
At this point. Yeah.
And I feel like what is Blue Streak's plan here? So Trundle has Divine Thunderer and Titanic Hydra.
Yeah.
he's got a bit of damage there, but do they really need damage right now? I think right now, someone needs to peel for Varus. Camille needs to be able to dive MF, and they need
Sonya's gonna come out over here, so she's gonna be completely okay.
TP coming in,
but her whole team falls away from her. But she gonna pick up Karma? I think even Karma thought she was dead right there. Completely paused, but she's actually going to live. That had to have been in the
another
double
1
digits.
HP.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
That's unfortunate. Red side going to make a move, but it's not the right move. MF pushed out of the fight, but it doesn't matter. The all over here at this point. That's going to be a drop going back on both sides, but that's it. I mean, I don't know what you do at this point. Camille is absolutely doing her job in terms of getting to the misfortune, but it's just not enough. The amount of damage that is sustained at this point before she can get over there is too much to the point where she can solo an MF. So you got to figure out what you do. I would be amazed. There's a heal going down and just stay alive.
We've all been there.
Watch this W come in and steal it.
That'd be nuts.
Didn't even happen. That would have been wild, though. That would have been wild.
I mean, TP, just another, 4 dead. They'll take Baron. They can do pretty much whatever they want now. The gold gap is, pretty huge here. You've got about 6,000. Pretty big at this point in the game. MF's got 3 items. She got that BF sword. Looks like she's going for a GA, which I think is a great item against that team.
Yeah, you know what they say, 6,000 gold is never enough of a lead, though. If you want to be comfortable, get a 348,000 gold lead. That's where you can start to say, hey, listen, let's have some fun with it. All right, so over here on the map, just some small movements going around over here. They're going to try to do what they can to push things out, try to get an advantage, work this Baron over here. We're going to probably see Mundo shove the bot for the most thing. He can really contest as many people as needed at this point, but the other lane's not pushed up enough. This is a mistake over here by Mr. Mundo. But let's see, does he end up going down at this point, absorbing a ton, but Varus comes over here to make it a 3 versus 1 scenario. He's going to drop down, but the other people on the map are trying to do a 1-3-1 split. They're going to be able to get mid lane a beautiful Morg bind, able to take it down, followed up with the MF ult is an automatic elimination for the Trundle here. So this is working exactly as planned. They use Mundo as the bait, absorb all these players, pull them to the other side of the map, and you can just make things work. Trundle not able to match a 1 versus 3 scenario as we all knew was going to happen, but unfortunately dies. His job should have just been to survive and wait for the other 3 players to come back, but did not work in any fashion. So, a lot of this stuff, blue streaks, you're in a bad position at this point. You have an MF that is completely dominating the board, and it's something that we've witnessed time and time again where it doesn't matter the maneuverability that you have to get onto this champion. The problem is how much damage this champion is getting out before she dies. It's not whether you can kill her or not. And here's we go immediately into a fight. A TP coming down. The Wukong ult goes down. There's going to be a lot of damage over here. Cassian tries to get over to the MF, but he's going to go down immediately, leaving MF to kind of have free reign and do whatever she wants. They're going to start chasing him down. Morgana with a double kill over here. Mundo putting on the boots. Look at this man go. He's hitting up with the briefcase. He's slowing himself down. There's no turret over here. He can keep going, keep going. He's absorbing so much. He's waiting for the team for the follow. And here they are, MF making her way over here. This could be a possible world ender that we see right now.
Jeez.
This is not looking good if you're Blue Streaks. I'd be shaking in my boots.
Absolutely. You got 3 team members dead. They're on the Nexus towers. One's dead. MF still has her ult. After all that, MF still has her ult. Nexus is open. It's ready to go. Everyone on TP is still alive. They're just going to take the win. I don't blame them. And, that's how it goes.
Wow.
Bot lane can decide a game.
It absolutely can. And that game was decided 100% through bot lane. I mean, we saw such a dominant force over from them where they were able to run the whole map. As soon as bot lane was taken care of and gone to, they went over to mid lane where they're able to pick up much more. It's rough at this point not letting the people you want to scale with Kassadin over here where you can say, hey, listen, you hit level 16. We got ourselves a shot over here. You just saw him unable to even keep up or be on par with TEP. TEP just, the MF, the misfortune at this point, steamrolled the game. And same thing with the Morgana.
Oh, yeah.
Really, just being very aggressive, making these plays happen. We saw a lot of good binds on champions where they're able to get some pickups, which gave them that lead to the extra point. But, yeah, a very, very solid game from both teams. I mean, just one walks away with it, and the other goes home.
Definitely. And, you see Morgana the whole game. People would be behind her, but she's going after these people. Just by herself, trying to get a bind in, see if she can get some follow-up going on. And we finally have the post-match stats. Let's see. Okay. Sour Patch has got some... Wow.
Yeah, so some good stats
Wow.
over here. So Blue Streaks and TEP both have one win. We're in week 2 at this point. We saw a little bit of a shift from what we originally saw with Blue Streaks. Whether that is, you're getting back into things, or TEP is really just the team that we're supposed to be put on watch here. But incredible game over there by Grim. Absolutely. Fox step bro too as well. he, a very solid game. Yeah, I mean, it was close for a little bit. Things are starting to move here. The objectives were going over to the TEP side for a little while, but there was a place where MF just hit the wall and said, listen, you can't kill me.
For real.
Actually, you can kill me, but I'm going to take 4 people out with me every single time.
For real. And, that's what happens. You got champions that do a bunch. You got a bunch of people on them. Morgana's just going to ult you. She's going to zone you. Maybe a couple of people get stunned. MF's going to ult you, and all your health is gone because she's got so much gold and so much damage. Crazy champion, especially when she gets fed like that. That ult can change a whole game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there was some great setup over there too with the Wukong ults and the engages as well. Same coming thing with Morgana, where it was just perfectly set up for Misfortune or Grim, and they made it work. There was obviously a lot of communication going over at this point, and that's why they walk out with a victory.
That's what you get when you play the way you're supposed to play. You give them the goods. You make sure that the other team knows what you're doing.
Right.
And they lose.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to. I think we have an interview with the Wukong Sour Patch.
Oh.
I'll talk to this guy.
Oh.
I'll talk to this guy right now. My God.
Hello. Good. How are you? Doing good. Oh. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, it's real.
That's too good.
Yeah, we're good.
First casted match, you guys come out on top.
I'm not too surprised.
Oh.
I did some VOD reviews on Blue Streaks. I didn't think they were that good going into this, but I guess it got proven right. Grim was a menace.
Tell us how you really feel.
I don't know. I was thinking we'd win this, but scrims weren't going that great in the last couple of days, but I guess we turned it around here.
That's right. you just got to keep working at it, figure out what works. I mean, we saw a lot of communication through your team over here and able to set up these team fights so huge. I mean, was that something going into it that was like, hey, let's just go with these AoE alts and we can't lose?
I wouldn't say that was the idea. Like, maybe not talked about, but the idea was just the farm bot lane and have the other 2 lanes be good, and we win team fights.
Right. You weren't down there that much on bot lane. Sometimes we see these other people and they're like, "Hey, we want our bot lane to win," so we're down in this lane 37 times by 10 minutes into the game. I mean, they really made it on their own. Is that something that we're going to be seeing by them? Is just a dominant force, or do you kind of have a little say, a little impact in this stuff?
Well, I mean, Grim definitely smurfed a little bit today. Fox too was playing really well. I mean, it depends on the matchup. I'll gank there if they're weaker. If they're strong, I'll leave them on their own.
That's very modest of you. I think you did a fantastic job as Wukong there. You had some pretty pivotal alts. You'll listen, MF and Morgana, they're doing work down there. You don't need to, I mean, they had 100% KP for like half the game.
Right.
You don't need to help them out too much. They can handle themselves, especially in that game. Shout out to them, and you, especially in those team fights, you are controlling blue streaks. I mean, they're getting hurt.
They had a little bit of a tough time.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. How much flame did you give your team when you were doing the first dragon and we kind of could see it coming of Cassid making his way down over there, everybody closing in on you? I'm like, he's got to escape with his decoy right over the wall, but he's got to be upset that they just collapsed on him.
Honestly, I don't even remember that.
Oh,
hey,
that's
you know
good.
What? In the moment,
that's actually
player,
good. Yeah.
In the moment, player doesn't get tilted. I highly respect that.
Unless you got so mad you blacked out, because that does happen to some people.
You go berserk.
That's it. I'd love to get the comms on that one.
My God.
Yeah. So, we like to do a little bit of research on the players too and everything like that. Wukong, good pick for you, but what's up? Where's the Rengar?
Rengar. Just wait till next week. Maybe I'll get it in there.
Oh, there we go.
That's a bait. He doesn't want to show off his pick for the next time. That's smart.
He doesn't.
Rengar always smart. A sick champion. You know Rengar very well, don't you?
Yeah, he's great. He's just a big cat.
He'll go hard.
Absolutely. He absolutely will.
I do love Rengar. Such a cool guy. He goes invis and he pounces on you. He kills you.
Yeah, we like it. But yeah, no, seriously, congratulations. You guys have obviously put in the work, especially with scrimmage and everything like that. I'm glad that it started to work out and go the way you wanted to. I hope this is more of what we see from you, because we saw a much different blue streaks last week than we just did right here. So, congratulations to you. I'm not taking anything away from you, but is that going to happen to you next week?
I mean, I hope not. We'll have to see. I doubt it, but we'll find out.
I hope not. I hope not.
Pretty
Also,
much.
I hope the next interview, we have with you is you just say, let's ride. This is TEP country. Let's ride.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the first undefeated team ever.
All right.
He's down.
Perfect. Yeah. So do you have any last words out there, or a phrase that can get people motivated or the fans pulled in a little bit more?
So, let's get ready for this tap sweep, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow. You heard it here first. A sweep is going in. This is over. There's nothing you can do at this point.
I'm very excited to see it. He said it is going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
It's done. It's done. That's like Newton's law. Well, thank you so much, Fred, for being on here. I appreciate it very much. And if you ever get a chance, watch Fred, Night of the Living Dead. Solid movie. I'd give it like a 9.7 out of 10.
He's actually good. The content's
it is a great movie. And we're also going to be doing here at the SLS studio an entire screenplay of the movie. So Whenever we can, if we can, we'll fly you out here. We'll do a read and stuff like that. Just see how things go. If not, I get Fred as the lead role.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Well, you take care. You have yourself a great Christmas. Hope everything goes as well. Hope you get some League RP cards.
For
so
sure.
You can buy your favorite skin.
You need those skins for sure, man.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
All right. Nice talking to you, man.
Yes, as always. So you heard it over there. He's saying that there's going to be a TEP sweep across the nation. It's looking like there's going to be a TEP sweep. So this is going to be crazy at this point. But before we start getting into other things, Josh has something he wants to tell you all.
Yeah, so I've been playing this game lately. It's called Star Trek Fleet Command. It's I don't even know what to say about it. It's just I'm just doing it. I'm playing it, and it's great. I'm just gonna keep going. I scan the QR code. It's that easy, and then we contribute money to the prize pool, and then you guys win the prize pool. So I mean, it's that easy.
Right.
It's really that easy.
If you're good, it's that easy.
Well, you gotta get the second ship. There's like a couple of ships. You get the second one. You tap here and there. You get the taps. But look, if you ever you know about Star Trek, you know about the Klingons. You know those guys. They look pretty spooky.
And there's a kid at my school who could actually speak full Klingon, which was incredible.
Wow. It's a difficult language.
It is a difficult language. But just imagine being able to bust that out as like a party trick. And then imagine if like somebody else there knows it.
True. Then you can talk to them about it.
That's what I'm saying, and nobody knows what's going on. But yeah, so we're gonna be ready to be getting into this next match over here. Highly anticipated match. Is it going to have more than what we just saw? Because what we saw was pretty nice.
It really was. We saw what was going on there. We had a decently, I feel like, besides the bot lane, a decently matched game.
Yeah.
Where they're meeting each other at the halfway there. Bot lane, of course, dominating for TP, but the rest of the lanes were doing work. I think we on Blue Streaks, Camille was doing work.
Mm-hmm.
We have everyone trying their best there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see that happen again. And we already have 6 bands coming through. Let's see.
Yeah. Some great bands over here. The God Year eliminated first. They don't want that issue at this point. The Silas is actually going to be an insta-lock over here. My favorite champion in the game, and I know he's right up there for you too as
so
well.
Fun.
Absolute beautiful man to start off with it, and then his kit is so good, so universal. I mean, think about it. He can take another champion's ultimate. Like who else can do that you know of?
No one that I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's incredible.
And his own kit is pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the dash plus the chain.
Yep, I still remember back in the day when that man came out.
Oh my god!
And
the W was
his
over.
W.
Oh my god!
His W was probably the best ability ever of all time. It was an automatic execute. You remember that? They dropped health. It healed you. It shielded you. It did everything.
Fantastic ability.
It did everything. I mean, you didn't even need his other abilities. That was it. But Silas over here picked very good with the Mordekaiser and the Zaya over here. Some good ults, able to steal. Mordekaiser, one of those champions that can just do so much for a team. He's able to pull somebody out. These dragon fights get pretty contested. He's able to singularly pick somebody and just put him in that 1v1 for 8 seconds, and a lot of times they don't make it.
Yeah, being able to isolate essentially anyone you want.
Yeah.
Assuming you have the mechanics on Mordekaiser, you should be able to take out whoever you want to beat up.
There's no such thing as mechanics on Mordekaiser. I have seen people miss 3 Qs and 2 Es and beat somebody down with their passive and their auto attacks. That's all that matters at this point. But the Soraka over here is a beautiful pickup at this point. Soraka, just one of those champions that can make your life problematic.
I mean,
through tower dives, through what you think is a kill, and this Soraka ult comes out here.
hey, let me heal you for 500.
Exactly. You're just in trouble with the silence that brings a lot more problems than you think so. But Nautilus, good engage with the Xayah. That's a ton of damage coming out over here.
Strong comp, actually.
It could be another heavy bot lane matchup at this point. I mean, I don't like the trade-offs. If I'm Sivir and Soraka, I mean, I like the trade-offs. I'm sorry, because you have that sustainability. The Xayah Nautilus is kind of that all-in. Let's do some work. Let's get some damage done. But Silas has the ability to just roam so heavily and make things work for himself. The Shen and Kale ban over here with the Nikali ban. So we're still waiting on the last ban of the match. What do you think? It'd be another Heimerdinger?
I'm down for the Heimer ban. You know how A's that guy is. I think it makes sense for the Shen and Kale ban because Soraka's already got that global.
Yeah.
And then you don't want another global coming in with Shen.
No.
You know, you don't want Kale making them invulnerable.
You
don't want anything going on like that.
Always keep a team to under 7 globals. That's what I've been taught.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I taught. I know you're the bronze 3 god that can kind of make things work your way, but for the rest of us, we had to have talent to get where we are.
You had to work, fair enough. You were born with it, man.
True.
Camille
Swain,
going out of there.
Another champion that is so good right now with the new season, but another ult you're giving over to Silas, and I think he's going to reach a point where he just takes the Swain ult because this man becomes straight unkillable. And yeah, with the Irelia over here, I'm starting to heavily favor this side. I think you're in a very rough spot to make things work for you.
The thing is, Sivir's ult, right? You get so much movement speed. Irelia with movement speed, I'm scared as hell.
Yeah. With a little TK in there, too.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's moving in.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Boy, oh,
so
boy. This will be a good game, I think.
It's going to be a Silas jungle from what I'm deducting over from here.
Oh, yeah.
Starting to see him a little bit more. He actually just recently got moved into the jungle tab in this last patch. Yeah, they put him over in there. So falling out of the mid lane, I play that man anywhere.
That's how good he is.
One of my favorite things to do is play him bot lane because I can just get more kills that way. Mid lane, you're limited to 1 kill. They got to respawn. They got to come back. Bot lane, you can get 2 kills
and you have 2 ult choices.
Exactly. So that's what I love doing. It's great. You know, I'll finish a game with like 90 CS, still averaging 600 gold per minute, and have full build at like 27 minutes into the game.
There you go.
20 minutes into the game sometimes. I love it.
That's what you can do on Silas. He has so much potential. Really, he has the potential of every champion.
He does.
Combined.
I'll give you a little tip out here.
Game, anyway.
This is a secret that got me to where I am, and is you start a Doran's ring, and then your first item is going to be a little controversial. You go Sorcerer Shoes.
Ooh.
I know. That's what I always do. Yeah, that's what I always do. And I don't know if I've finished a game with Silas under 12 kills.
I think he can do that. I think his passive is if you have less than 12 kills, you lose anyway.
Yeah, correct.
Right? Okay.
Correct.
I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I still lose all the games.
Oh.
But I get at least 12 kills.
Naturally.
Yeah.
It's built into his kit.
Mm-hmm.
He starts with the green. Look at that little moss stomper. Look at him, his little buddy. Oh, okay. And Mordekaiser has the blue guy.
This is going to be a nice little invade with the Nautilus pull over here, but not able to find anything.
Oh, he
flashes for it.
Caught on the wall just barely. That sucks. Barely caught on the wall. I thought I saw a connect.
I thought I saw it.
But
I'm